Salute everybody. Salute. Blessings. Blessings. How we doing? God bless. We live. Live in effect. Go on live, boy. I'm gonna share the link for you. You could go on if you want. You hear me? You share it, right? See if I get my oldest son over here. How you doing, Felipe? Got Felipe in the house. My brother Felipe. Yo, Felipe, did you get notification when I went live, bro? I don't know if you got live notification. I'm just checking because it should be doing all types of weird shit. I'm just checking out the gadgets. All right, DJ Club Boy, you ready? Oh man. So how we doing, Felipe? What's goody? Hey, my son, the link is right there. All you got to do is hit that link, and it should put you to restream. Okay, Chico. Let's see if my son gets on live with Daddy. So you already know tomorrow we got a big live. Um, Tomorrow's live is intense. Um, we. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna show you what's tomorrow's live about. That's how we're gonna start this off. I'm playing no games whatsoever. So this is what we're gonna be talking about tomorrow, man. The senseless killing that happened in Chicago over the weekend. So we're gonna be getting into this discussion tomorrow live at, I believe it's at 8:15 p.m. tomorrow. It's gonna be me and the Notorious vlog. So don't forget to stay tuned tomorrow. Join me and the Notorious vlog. We're gonna be talking about the crime rate in Chicago, which is in an uptime high, man. Like Chicago's crime rate is just ridiculous. It's just out of pocket. It's a subject that everybody's not paying attention to, or if they are, they're just choosing not to speak about it. I think maybe because nothing gets done, so people are like just like whatever, nothing gets done. But I don't know, man. Out of all killings, that killings really touched me because it was really senseless. And from what I hear, because we're gonna go deep in it, you know what I mean? We're doing our research also. But from what I hear, it was just like a fender bender, and that resulted to the guy losing his life and the lady in critical condition. Um, it's sad they left a kid behind. You know, this is crazy. But yeah, this is gonna be tomorrow's live. Make sure you stay tuned. God bless Jasmine Perez. That's the girl that got shot in the neck and is in critical condition. And rest in peace to the gentleman that lost his life. To Giovanni Arazuaga, ¿verdad? If I didn't say it right, I'm sorry. But stay tuned tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow's live is going to be intense. We encourage anybody that's out there that feels that there should be a change in Chicago's how can I say? I shouldn't even say a change. Let's put it like this: are there any resources out there for Chicago right now that can help the youth? That's basically what we're gonna entail. I mean, we're gonna talk about all avenues. You know, it's gonna get intense. We invite everybody to come. Everybody's welcome. We are gonna have an open panel later on in the show, and yeah. Shout out to the game of death. God bless you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out. Got our brother Felipe. Felipe in his house. Felipe, what you doing? You say, yep, wow. Okay. So Felipe, did you get notification when I went on? Like I don't even know, cause who knows, right? But yeah, I just got on here, just parlaying, just chilling out. I got nothing to do. Bored out my mind. Anybody want to join the panel may do so. Just ask for the link. So yeah, for a lot of you that don't know, I lost my page due to copyrights. I guess my page was flagged because I was having a little too much fun, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. I didn't have much subscribers anyway, so that's fine. I don't stress it. Before I didn't know what I was doing. Now I know more than what I did before. So my grind never stops. Nothing never stops. 14 subscribers, as you can see. Not bad, right? We getting there, man. We getting there little by little. It's all right. God is good. So yeah, I just showed you guys my how many people I got. Got 14 subscribers. You know, something. Yeah, it's all love, man. You know what I mean, 14 subscribers just for starting. I started yesterday, I think it was the day before. Like, I'm going light. I'm going careful. I'm not gonna play copyright music no more. I guess I got caught out there with that. Guess people flag my video. It really doesn't matter. I ain't lose nothing. You know. I don't live off of YouTube. I do have a real life. You know, I just lost a lot of people, but it's cool because shit happens for reasons, and I'm not mad. I'm saying, like I said, this is not my means of earning funds. And the day that does happen, that's a blessing from God, you know. So I don't push nothing, I don't rush nothing. That I would love to do this 24/7, yes. To be honest with you, I really dig this. You know, this is a place we could come talk about real life situations and you know, put our point across. Believe it or not, you know, there's a lot of shit that goes on in the world and people don't know about, and people tell us, but they never get put out there in mainstream. We know about it because it comes right from the horse's mouth. I'm saying, like, there's just so much shit out there in the world that I guarantee you, if you were to go out there with a camera, you'd be amazed of all the shit you see. Will people believe you? Probably not. Probably not. because there's certain things out there that are just crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just kicking it here, man. I don't know who's out there right now. We got Felipe, my son. Oh yeah, brother. You know something? That other page that I had, I felt like negative energy, like real bad energy from that page. I don't know, man. It just didn't feel good. And when I open up this one, I feel better. It's like a fresh start. Because before, when I opened up the page, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just doing crazy shit. Now I'm coming in knowing, you know. So I know what to expect. I'm not worried. My numbers are gonna go up. That's that's gonna be a given, man. That's so I'm not worried. I'm a trooper, man. I was a little downfall right there for me, and I get back up and I continue. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's all you do, man. You don't nothing more, nothing less. You know? Yeah. But yeah, big shout out to Felipe. Shout out to my son that's in the hospital with an asthma attack. I love you, boy. Stay safe. Stay strong. You know, this is a good thing about YouTube. We have a voice. And to my son that's listening, you know what's crazy, boy? I'm looking at your little brother. And damn, my genes are strong. Even the grandkids look like us. It's nuts. Shout out to Felipe. Yeah, I don't know who the hell's up. I don't have a lot of people too. So a lot of people don't know I'm on live. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, stay tuned for tomorrow's show. Tomorrow's show is gonna be off the chain. We're gonna be talking about that couple that died, that got murdered, execution, abuse style in Chicago. And God bless them. Definitely. So what's going on, Felipe? Nothing, brother. Just parlaying. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get my subscribers back. A lot of people don't even know that I left. That they shut my page down. So there's a lot of people that aren't aware yet. Because I opened another one back up. But definitely stay tuned for tomorrow's live. Tomorrow's live is going to be very impact. You know what I'm saying? Join the Notorious Vlog and me. And we're going to be talking about that couple that got murdered in Chicago this past weekend. So yeah, that's just what it is. So what you up to, Felipe? How's everything out there in Los Angeles? How's the family? Hope the family is well. I did a video not too long ago, like a mini movie video. I was just me playing around. I haven't played the shit. I think I'll play it for you guys so you can check it out. Take a look at it. No doubt, my brother. Everybody good over here? God bless you, though. For sure. Thank you.
Everything reminds me of you, but everything is not enough. Really hard by the ocean, and all of those white hot sands. Every sunrise is just for you, so come along and take my hand. Been a long time without you. Been a long time without love. Everything reminds me of you, but everything is not enough. Really hard by the ocean.
Pollo, you ready? Let's get it. Fuck this shit. Where my other shit at? I like my other shit, man. Fuck out of here. Man, what you got there? Man, let's get it.
Take my hand.
We here with Otilio, you know what I mean? Showing our brothers support. We out here, baby. We really doing real shit, you heard?
What's up, my brothers? I love y'all. I'm here with the brother Pollo. I love y'all.
Pollo really pull up, you heard?
That's right.
Don't be
that's
believing
right.
what people be saying, my nigga. I don't hide, my nigga. I be out here in the fucking street, you heard?
Right, puppy?
Word. That's
We
what
love
it is.
y'all.
It's
We
all
see
love,
y'all
baby.
tonight at 7.
7. We're all day. Yo, y'all not gonna believe who I ran into. This shit crazy, my nigga. Crazy. Yo! Huh? Goody, my people. Yeah, that's our brother Otilio and our brother Danny. God bless him. God bless our brother Felipe too. You know what I'm saying? My son that's in the hospital. My dad that was in the hospital. He spent Father's Day in the hospital also. Crazy ass fucking year. Right? It's not one thing as the other. And despite of all this shit, I don't lose faith. I lost my page. All this shit happening to me. Admitted in the hospital. You know, all this shit happening around me, and I still move forward, bro. Nothing stops. I mean, at all. Nothing stops, man. Life goes on, you know. That's just how it is, and it's just sad. It really is, man. It's just sad that that a lot of you guys are so far. A lot of you guys are close, like an hour or two, but that's a little dis. I wish you guys are like 5 minutes, 15 minutes. That'd be cool, right? I thought YouTube you couldn't meet people that are legit, and I was wrong. You know, I met some real beautiful people. Felipe, you definitely are one. Um, all of you guys, Saeed, brother Otelia, you know what I mean? Danny, NY83, if you're listening, brother, I hope you're all right. I haven't heard from you. I hope you're okay, man. So many of y'all. But I move forward, like I said. You know what I'm saying? Nothing stops. Yeah, we just chilling here. See what's in the news. Vamos a ver qué hay en news, ¿verdad? Imagínate. Da, da, da. So anybody that's interested, I'm doing YouTube workshops. Basically, how to set up a page, how to start off, how to do certain things to put your channel out there. I'll basically show you what I've been doing. It works. I got front. All right. You know what? I'm gonna share live with you guys. That I did with Empress Janet. We had Buddha Block. I believe we had Friendly Extortion Being. It was a great show. I'll play that as a rerun. Let it rock, so you guys could check it out. While I continue doing my editing. This is my first time being live, as a lot of you know or don't know. My page got shut down for copyrights. It was flagged, but it's cool. There's nothing. I'm not mad about that. Let's see. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this. This is a live that I did. It was Empress Janet, Buddha Block, I believe. Friendly Extortion was on that one. We've done so many. My man, I did 161 videos or 165 videos. I had a shitload of videos. I don't stop, man. I'm a workaholic. Nothing's gonna stop. I'm just gonna be more careful now. I'll stay away from music unless I have licenses. Like the music you guys listen to in my intros and all that, I have licenses for that. But you know what I mean? Shit happens. But we had a good time though, that's for sure. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy it. Hey guys, welcome. If you're a celebrity or you just want to go out and have a good time in the club, with your Rolex 2 kilo Cuban link chain without worrying about your safety. We are here to watch your back while you enjoy life. Give First Choice Detective Agency a call and keep what matters to you safe. Call now and tell them the Pollo Show sent you and get a discount. We provide armored vehicles, armored security guards, ex-military, off-duty police officers. Give us a call and protect what matters to you. Ready for the number, guys? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because this is very important. This is the only way you can keep safe, guys. If you have jewelry of that magnitude, okay? You have to protect yourself and protect your loved ones. So please, please take this number down, okay? And give them a call if you need their services. That's 607-329-4422. Y'all stay safe. Hey guys, welcome to the Pollo Show. For all your transportation needs, give ADR Transportation a call at 484-557-8077. We're based in the Lehigh Valley, serving the community for all your transportation needs. So give them a call at 484-557-8077. That's ADR Transportation. They are also hiring, so give them a call. Make some money with ADR Transportation and at the same time help your community. That's right. Again, that number is 484-557-8077. Tell them Pollo sent you and get hooked up with a job today. What's good, my people? Blessings to everybody. We got a special show for you guys tonight. We got a special guest in the house, Empress Janet. We got Otterbox in the house, you know what I'm saying? So let's get right to it, man. Today's subject is apocalypse. You know what I mean? Yeah. Powerful word, huh, guys?
Definitely it's a good strong word. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here. And that's Uda Block is in the house.
Brother, you all right over there? I think he's having internet problems. I see his. Oh, there he goes. All right. You can hear us, brother?
Well, today we're going to be talking about the apocalypse. So how do you feel about that?
Listen, that's very, how can I say, man? Like, this is a subject that you could go for hours talking about. Like, you ever heard about that one? It might seem crazy and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Zombie apocalypse.
Definitely.
You ever heard about that?
Yes.
So, according to one of these scientists, I believe, astrologers, right? Among his terrifying prophecies for 2021, the 16th century astrologer, which is Nostradamus, hinted that the Russian scientists will create a biological weapon that will create a virus which turns people into zombies and will eventually leave us extinct.
Well, they're doing it one or two ways. You want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Because a vaccine can do it.
So again, this is Nostradamus. Nostradamus was a French philosopher, has indeed forecast for the 2021, you know what I'm saying, predictions. A zombie apocalypse, famine of biblical proportions, and, you know, yeah, it's deep.
Global and catastrophic events like nuclear war. Somebody's going to get mad enough to hit the button, bro.
you think they see a bunch of zombies running at you and shit?
Yep, they're gonna hit the button to try to get rid of them, and that's gonna make it worse.
And then another prediction that, you know what I mean, like, for me, that's apocalypse right there, is solar storms. So let's see what he predicted with solar storms. According to Nostradamus, huge solar storms will heavily damage our planet in 2021, saying, we shall see the water rising and the earth falling under it. Wow.
That's a lot.
That's a lot to sink in, right?
Some people can't even think that this is really going to happen because the four horsemen are a part of the apocalypse too. And they play key parts Each horseman is carrying something.
Okay.
So the white horse is the evil leader. Once the evil leader gets into place, then the black horse takes place with the pale horse. And the black horse is actually famine. So a lot of people are starving, but wait until it comes here and you're not going to be able to buy food and you're not going to be able to go to the stores and people are going to lose their businesses. Crops are going to die. Farmers are not going to be able to make the product to sell for their families. And then the pale horse is going to come right in behind them with the global extinction. So if animals are dying because the air and the oxygen is changing, plants are dying because of there is no oxygen, then guess who else dies without no oxygen? And that would be us. So we'll have to hide and we'll have to use masks and we'll have to use, different oxygen devices to stay alive. And then the best one of all, which is kind of the scariest one, is the red one. And the red horse, he brings in the slaying of man. So when you're asking why are so many children getting murdered? Why are so many people coming up murdered? Why is somebody sitting there filming it when someone's getting murdered? All of this comes around. And when it all comes around full circle, that's when the foreigners, or whatever we like to call them, because they're still part of us, just because they're in a different part of the world. They're not third world, even though they like to make up things. Because if you notice the war, the third one, it's coming. And after they take you and make you hungry, they're gonna like dangle it right over your face so that you'll do anything. You'll kill your family, you'll kill your faith, you'll kill your hope. Well, that turns into us fighting each other, being infected by something. People will be running from those infected people, which we're going to be calling them zombies. You're kind of a zombie, though, when you're not paying attention.
Yeah, but look at the times we live in right now and everything that's going on, like with the pandemic and all that, is just bananas. Like it might not,
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. For me, like we living in apocalypse times, you know what I'm saying?
it is the times. It's the last show. There is not going to be another one. Just like Genesis was the beginning of the book. Well, the Revelations was the end. And it doesn't matter if people don't like that book. There's no way in the world that that book is still telling the truth, even though people don't want to read it.
Mm-hmm.
So if the book's telling you key words of destruction, mayhem, self-loathing, and all you see is that. Because again, we gave you comfort and love and understanding yesterday. Is that really going on in the universe right now? Or is it destruction, pain, and more pain? How much more pain are we going to take before we lash back out? And then it's the destruction of each other. They want to see how far they can go before we kill each other.
That's absolutely truth. You know what I'm saying? Like we're living in some crazy ass times. We're seeing things we never seen before ever in our lives. And with this whole pandemic, it opened up doors for new companies to surface. It's just nuts. And now out of nowhere, some new strain is coming out, and it's more deadlier than this one. So
yes,
yeah, if you guys don't think we living in an apocalypse, oh man, I don't know. You tell me. Because it's not a garden of
the new
flowers.
one's going to be undetectable. So they're going to say that they can't detect it. So anybody that's not doing exactly what they say, you'll be in trouble. But it's already something that they've already had. You have to build up your immune system. You have to make sure you're eating right.
Yeah.
But we haven't been. We've been too busy eating the hamburgers, too busy eating. Why do you think they cut all the restaurants and made you stay at home and eat all that fast food? So you would get fatter quicker and get lazier. You know how many people are lazy right now?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like a lot of people just are milking the system. You know what I'm saying? Like that extra money that they gave and all that. I dig it. You know what I'm saying? Can't get mad.
Cripples the mind. Yeah,
but
you should
yes,
get
it does.
mad because it cripples the mind and it makes them weak, and then they don't work for themselves or they don't feed themselves. They're waiting for the handout because it's easier that way. But what happens when the handout runs out?
But you know, this enables us to see the strong ones.
Exactly, because when the handout runs out, those are the ones that are going to be running around snapping out first.
Yep.
And then the ones that can't get into the stores, because around here, if you didn't take the vac, then you have to wear a mask. So how is that not singling us out? Because I don't want nobody to know that I didn't take it, and I don't really mind if you took it, but are you better than me because you took it? Now you're allowed in the store without a mask and I have to wear one and suffer?
How does that work with the HIPAA law? You're not supposed to disclose any medical treatments.
It's not even about that. No, they know if they made the law, you don't think they know how to get around a law they made?
Oh, sure. Lots of loopholes.
So the HIPAA law doesn't have anything to do with that card. They're allowed to ask to see that card. A store can say, if you have your VAC card, show your card before you enter my store. They're allowed to ask that. That's not violating HIPAA. That's asking for you to wear a shirt. That's asking you to wear shoes. That's asking you to wear a mask before you enter their store.
A requirement.
There we go.
I just heard that somebody got killed. Did you hear about that? Over that, because they didn't want to wear a mask. And something happened, and the guy shot him. Let me see if I pull it up.
And it's ushering in the slaying of each other. That's the red horse on the horseman. He's coming to bring the primal war. It's the last war. Once he does it, once we start crazily killing each other because we don't even know why, that's when they're going to hit each other with the nukes. The one that's hitting the button, that's holding the button, he really is shitting on himself right now. He's listening to the wrong people, and they're going to make him hit the button. And so it's only a matter of time, which is going to fall into the next year. Why do you think they're pushing everyone to the internet? That way you can sit here like a zombie with this headset, feeding into this zombie bullshit while they're out there destroying the little bit of oxygen we have left.
Now look at this ignorance that I just pulled up. The Georgia gunman, since identified as 30-year-old Victor Lee Tucker, fatally shot a cashier at the Big Bear supermarket outside of Atlanta after arguing with her about his face covering, according to a statement from the Georgia Bureau of Investigations.
Wow.
Over a damn mask. Innocent person lost their life. You see what I mean? Like, this is just crazy. It affects us.
Josiah said it earlier, to go back on what he said. It is actually the Pandora's box. So once you conjure enough and you're doing enough to put evil into the ethers, that's what has created the chaos as well. So it messes with your mind and it makes you angry quicker. And then someone just said the chem and the trail, that's actually the part that gets everybody else, because certain things get certain people. Like if they put it in your water, but the water only reaches certain towns, then they're going to have to put it in your food. Then they're going to have to put it in this. So if they can't get you like that, then shit will just sprinkle the shit all over these motherfuckers. The more that they dumb down you, the more you won't hear us, or you'll get mad at us because we're not dumbed down.
That is just crazy, man, over a damn mask.
It could be over gas.
Yeah.
So Maryland didn't have gas. Georgia didn't have gas. Do you know how many people just killed each other over that? I saw a man literally push a woman down, beat her. They're fighting over gas, bro.
No, check this out. Look, this is another, this is occurring. Sure. Like, this is not the only incident. There's many more as I'm reading. In one of the earliest incidents, 4 people were charged for fatally shooting a security guard at a Family Dollar store in Flint, Michigan in May 2020, after police say the 43-year-old denied entry to a woman whose daughter was not wearing a mask. So they gunned them down too.
I like what Mask Entertainment said. Holy crap, where did that go? See, I can't read this in the back like that. I don't like how that disappears. They said something. Holy crap, where did it go? They'll do it more during the night. They're going to come in the night.
Okay.
That's why I don't sleep. That's why my days, I sleep in the day and I'm up all night. I like that person. Salute to, I'm not saying your name right, but Mascent. Shout out to you, darling. You know exactly what you're talking about. And it's going to be like armored trucks. They're going to come in like uniforms like the military, but it's going to be black instead of the green black. They're going to come with the big spotlights and make it look like there's an emergency. And the emergency is what Polo just said, that there's a new virus that's going to make them go into the martial law effect. We lost our constitutional rights when Trump went into office. When he went into office, he signed these papers that literally gave the military government control of the world. So we're already in martial law. We've been in martial law, but because people don't know what martial law really is, they're lying and covering things up, making excuses. But technically, they're telling us what to do and how to be, and they can bring the military in at any time to shoot you down. Like, so that's martial law. But because they're not like full forcefully coming at us, people are letting the left hand tell the right hand, and then they're not looking around, and they're looking at the sky. Then they're too busy over there fighting about some bullshit that they made up on YouTube. And they're not seeing the bigger picture that you're being grazed. So they're going to gather the strong, make you slaves. They're going to kill off the stronger because we're going to be useless.
There you go,
We're
my
always
brother.
going to
We can
fight
hear
them.
you. You can hear us, my brother?
Yeah, I hear y'all. I hear y'all.
All right, cool.
Powerful.
Well, we definitely want to hear what you have to say, Uda. Shout out to Uda Block.
Yes, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Most definitely. Yeah, man. It's most definitely the last days, man. It feels like that. I just also went to Atlanta a couple of weeks ago. I drove down to Atlanta, me and my brothers, because we had an event down there. And when we drove through South Carolina and all those regions, it didn't have gas nowhere. We would literally driving. When we drove down, we just was filling up on the way every time just in case. But then when we got to like the Carolinas and stuff, we was driving through Carolina just to find gas. So many pumps where it just had bags on them, they had signs on them, they had tape on it. The gas stations were closed, different things like this. You know what I mean? It felt like the book of Eli. You know what I'm saying? It really felt like, you know what I'm saying, like the last days out there. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. And it's really, really upon us. You know what I'm saying? Because just imagine if we have no gas, no petrol, if we don't have no certain things like water. You know what I mean? I remember like Hurricane Irene, or was it Sandy or something that came, and then a lot of people were stressing for water. You know what I'm saying? So it's in a time that, you know what I'm saying, the resources are limited. You know what I mean? Especially in times of crisis, it's really, really limited. So how do we
You're
prepare
absolutely
ourselves?
right.
It's like, how do we prepare ourselves? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we do? And you know, Empress Janet made a good point when she said that you know, they're trying to put us in here. You know what I'm saying? Why they're doing all the other stuff in the other world and keeping us basically like dumbed down. And that's like really, really a good point. One of the few good points that she was making, one of the many. But yeah, that's really, really deep, man. It's true.
That's deep, bro. Those are facts. And you know what? Something that really bugs my mind, and there's really nothing you or I could do about it.
Mm-hmm.
Only God, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
His divine power could stop it. An asteroid impact. That's another prediction according to Nostradamus. As you guys know, he mentioned also the solar. But in a devastating manifest itself across the globe, there will be mass migrations, and people living on Earth will start to fight over the few remaining natural resources, leading to war across the planet. Exactly what you was just mentioning right now. That's deep, huh?
Mm-hmm. That is deep. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's how come the only cure for this, right, is us coming together. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So all it is, as far as we get into the digital age, is the more separated from one another we become. You know what I'm saying? We become less out of, because like if you're a certain age, then you understand a time when it was more of a physical time. We actually went outside. If you wasn't outside and you didn't see news and you really didn't see things, we was outside playing tag, actual physical playing. You know what I'm saying? Physical, the physicality to life. And all that the digital does is take away the connection. this social, the physical connection that human beings need to survive.
Yes.
We need a physical connection. We need a
Yes.
physical touch. Human
Right.
beings need a touch. We need this. Without somebody touching you, you can go crazy. It's not
Mm-hmm.
just about if you don't laugh or if you don't feel love, just without being touched. You know what I mean? If you're not touched for a while and somebody touch you, you would jump like, what the hell? It feel
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
crazy. It
Yeah.
feels very crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that breaks the connection within that. You know what I mean? So how do we come together? So I think that's meant for a lot for us to separate a lot because it disconnects us. As much as this thing connects us in the whole world, it equally disconnects us at the same time.
It can, and it can also bring us because we need to gather. We need to get our family members. We need to find a place where we can buy land or build houses. We need to learn how to garden. We need to
Farm.
learn how to build. We need to
Yep.
learn how to farm.
Yep.
We need to learn how to fight.
Yep.
We need to learn how to mentally fight. We
Yes.
need to gather. We need to conjure. We need to meditate. You need to understand that, again, there's a second coming. And in this second coming, it's not going to be as easy as it was the first time. First time they put you in a panic, then they gave you the comfort. They made the problem, then they swooped in and act like they fixed the problem. Well, guess what? They're going to make the problem again, and this time they're not going to swoop in to save.
Mm-mm-mm.
And millions are going to die. People are going to, do some things they're not proud of, that they feel like they're not going to be able to come back from.
Mm.
A lot of children in danger because they're the future. So if you get rid of the children and then all these stinking ass adults are running around, where's the future? They just killed off the legacy. So they're trying to extinct humans and then create a new human that has some DNA that's not what the universe has inscribed in us. So your DNA was inscribed into you when you were brought into the womb. That's why the mother carries the egg and it gets planted to her body. It drops down out of this passageway, goes into her body. Then you come in, then you connect, and then your part is done. And our part just begins because we have to create a safe place for that human to be incubated. And in that incubation time, if you're screaming and shouting, you're hollering and fighting, that baby, all it hears is pain. And you're coming in the world in pain, and you're living in pain, and then you're in pain, you're an adult in pain. When is the pain going to stop? Some of us, we walk through it with our goddamn hats tilted to the motherfucking side because pimping ain't easy. But how much can you break a generation of children that don't understand why we have to wear a mask, why they have to take a vax, why they have to be separated from their parents and they're not getting the hugs that he just talked about? I'm a child that didn't get hugs, so I love giving them out. But imagine now if there comes another incident where we're not going to be able to be around each other now. Like right now, they took that away and then they were like, oh, 6 feet. Yeah. Well, what if it turns into now, if you get caught with somebody or breathing on somebody or coughing on somebody, you're going to jail? I mean, they can change rules. They made the rules. They can change them. They want war. They want destruction. They want to bring in the new world order. And in that new world order, it doesn't consist of buildings and paying bills. It's ravishing. It's becoming primal. It's going back to beating the woman on her head and dragging her into the cave and taking advantage of her because you're bigger than her. You're better than her. She owes you something. And if you don't notice, that's what people are walking around. You owe me. Me. Why is it all me? You ain't listening to my victim story. I'm the victim. I can't talk to you because you talk to the people that are going to hurt me. And in your mind, you just created that. The only person that's going to hurt you is yourself if you don't open up your eyes and see what's going on around you.
Yeah, because a
Amen.
lot of, yeah, definitely a big amen for that. Because there's a lot of stuff that's going on that's just weird. And you know what's crazy? Supposedly, you know what I mean, this whole pandemic was going to be here briefly, maybe a few years and whatnot, and then go. But lately, I'll be seeing, you know what I mean, factories producing certain gadgets to adjust to that certain lifestyle. That's crazy. Like the elevators now, you go in and they have this big ass handle that you hold on to, and then in the bottom of it has a dispenser for sanitizing. Why go through all that trouble? Think about it. Why can't you just get a little thingy? You know what I'm saying? Less expensive.
Because eventually they're going to get something to spray us. Once they keep spraying you with chemicals, it's going to work for the vac because there's something in that vac. And it ain't just the cocoa.
Mm. I'll tell you, man. What scenarios have you experienced that you feel, wow, that was like an apocalypse?
When I got sick last January and I thought I was going to die in my own house, and I didn't understand why this cold was like lasting longer than normal. And I went to the doctor and they said I had a real bad respiratory infection, and I didn't even go anywhere. I didn't do anything. I had just got it from one of my children, and they were suffering from it really bad. And I was like, wow, this is like death. This is like famine to us. Like we never got the flu shots. We got sick like maybe once or twice. My children are literally grown and they're like suffering with something where, they would have suffered at like 5 or 6 or 7 years old. And sure enough, right after that, a month later, here come the cocoa. So to me, I was devastated. I thought I was going to die. I've never been that terribly sick in my life. That's what made me become a vegan, change my diet, become more healthier, because I couldn't recover from that. And I literally thought
Wow.
something was going to kill me in the air. So when everyone freaked out about it, it was just kind of was a freak moment.
You know, it's just nuts because it's affected so many people in so many ways, and it still does, and it's not the end of it. You know,
Nope.
and
And it's affecting them
yeah,
seriously.
and people are spending monies in things that you know, what I mean, things they don't need, man. Like we're gonna need necessities as far as resources, man, like water. You know, what I mean, rice, stuff of that nature, man. Go buy like 100 bags of rice. You good? You know what I'm saying?
We got to be able to farm. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able
Yes.
to do certain things. Like me, I'm a person that watch all kinds of things on TV, and not because I'm trying to just learn them, but just because I be interested in all kinds of different things. You know what I mean? So, and I like to watch a lot of times like a show called like Alone and stuff like that, where the people they drop you off in the wilderness and you just got to start making a crib, and then you got to start just, and then you got to survive and last till the last person tap out, and then you win 100 racks or something like that. But you know what I mean, when you're on these type of shows, you start learning how to do something, how to build a fire with your hands with just wood. You know what I'm saying? How to just do this. If you're in a cold place, you know what I'm saying, you could take some kind of cushions, like some seat covers or something. You could probably make some shoes, some Eskimo shoes or something. We got to be knowing how to do other things. If you're in the city, we need to learn more about country life and country living and how to farm, like Empress Janet said, how to farm and all of those different things, how to fight, how to do all these different things so that we can really be prepared, because we don't know what we're preparing for. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Just be prepared in all ways.
when we
That's
go
the
to
truth.
war, we never know what we're preparing for. But I'll tell you how we're going to lose if women don't stand up and put men first. Because again, you guys are going to teach us how to fight in one way. We're going to teach you guys how to fight in another way. So we have to work together as men and women. Men being first, meaning you guys have the protection, the providing, and the problem solving. We have the nurturing, we have the understanding. So we can help gather your crowd when you guys can help us fight the war. I don't know how to shoot a gun. I know how to, throw
Pollo
a
could
sword.
teach you that.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know how to fight. I know how to fight one way, but I don't know how to fight always. That's why a well-rounded gentleman, would teach a woman how to fight rather than fight her.
That's right. You absolutely.
And a woman would listen rather than fight him every time he says something. We have to start there, bro, because how are we gonna fight a war if we all can't get along? Everybody want to stand in front of each other, you know? Nobody wants to make a strategy, a tactic, something. Come on now.
It
We're gonna
takes us
fall
to
by the
walk it.
wayside. Man, we're gonna need a whole army of leaders who can work together and listen to other people's opinions and not sit there and fight and cause another confliction that's gonna make us fail. We're failing ourselves as humans because we allowed other things to justify who we were as humans. I'm an evolved human. I'm a free spirit. Nothing in this world evolved me. I took all the pain. I took everything that happened to me. But you still can't break me. I'll still give joy. I'll still give love. I'll still laugh in the face of danger, darling.
Yeah. For me, my apocalypse is my health, what I'm living now. Because that's basically how it feels, you know? And
Right.
And regardless, you know, and I mentioned that a lot because, you know what I mean, it's awareness for everybody to see. Like, it doesn't matter what you go through, you just keep going, man. Me in a hospital bed all plugged up and shit, I'm still going. And we had a beautiful time there, you know what I'm saying? We dropped jewels, you know what I'm saying? We met new people, new beautiful people at that. You know, you can't find that everywhere.
Right.
This
Well,
is why
shout
I
out to
say,
the chat room
yeah,
because they're beautiful
definitely.
people.
Chat room too, everybody here. They were with us last night in that hospital room. Everybody that was there. You know what I'm saying? That's love. We need more of that. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, look, I bet you between us three, we got some top-notch experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So imagine us joining together. I'm into logistics, meaning that you give me an open space and I'll break it down for you. All the way, you know what I mean, where the things go, you know what machinery you need, the how many employees you need, what type of systems you need, you know, that sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
Everybody
come
has a
along, you know what I'm
skill.
saying? Yeah,
Exactly.
and then you come with your skills. You know what I'm saying? You like a scholar, girl. You know what I'm saying? You're a smart woman. Feel me?
Thank you, darling.
Like you could take care of our books and all that. Ain't nobody gonna, you know what I mean, pass that, right? No,
And
but you know what I mean.
I am not the real banker of the Monopoly game, but I am the banker, darling. Because they say life is like Monopoly, and also a big ass movie that you'll get tired of watching. But in the game of Monopoly, the best person that plays that game is the banker. And I always want to be the banker, darling, because I won't rob you. A master does unto their servants just and equal, for they have a master in heaven.
And then our brother here does acting, music. See how everything just forms? It's just.
You're an actor, huh?
You know what I mean? So whatever we do out here, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure
He's
that
a superstar.
each and every one of us has a different skill that could help other people's, you know what I'm saying? That could uplift other people's. Because if we don't uplift ourselves, how can we uplift others?
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
He is my favorite rapper.
Yeah, you know, I think you know, it's crazy how can we uplift ourselves, right, and not lift others, right? I think that's been some of my problem in life sometimes, is that I'm always trying to help someone. And a lot of times people come to me and tell me, like, Tess, you know what I mean? They say, yo, listen, work on you. Just worry about you. You know what I mean? Just do your own thing. Worry about your music. Don't worry about nobody. That's what a lot of people come and tell me a lot. But no matter how much I say, okay, I understand that, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think by lifting someone else is how you begin to lift yourself. So it's not just about you. You know what I'm saying? When you lifting someone else, it gives you the humility. It gives you something else. You're learning something in the process about yourself. So we got to take it out of our own mind. Imagine a person came out and everybody thought about everybody but themselves. In turn, everybody would be thinking about them, and everybody would be thinking about everybody, and everybody would be good. Point blank, period. It's just selfish thinking. Everyone is thinking about themselves. Everyone's been doing for themselves since the centuries began. That's not helping anybody. Okay? We have to think of someone besides ourselves. When we do that is when things are going to change.
Yep. Absolutely right, man. We have to help one another, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Build with one another. You know, and if you don't got your you know what I mean, your shit straight, you have to try to uplift yourself. Ask your brother for help. Yo, bro, I'm hurting. Help me, man. Because I can't do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? And if that brother's a true brother, he's gonna grab your hand.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that right there, you know what I mean? Believe me, man, that's powerful right there, because it came out of you. It came out of your soul. And that's what I mean by uplifting yourself. You know what I'm saying? Ask for help. Tell your brother, tell your sister, I need help, man. I'm falling, man. I don't know what to do. Help me. I'm drowning. I don't want to drown. You know what I'm saying?
Don't know how to say that. They don't know how to call for that help, man. You know what I'm saying? That help come in the form of hate sometimes.
Yeah.
That help cry come in the form of hate or something like that sometimes. Sometimes people don't know how to get that off. Some people don't know how to humble themselves and ask for help or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we do nothing alone. Nothing in life do we do alone. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you think you're doing, you didn't do it alone. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? It just comes down to your thinking, man. And we have to shift thinking, you know what I mean? And this is why, you know, on this, you know, I support channels, I support people, you know what I'm saying, with no fees, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just come through and I just pop up and show love, you know what I'm saying? Because I think that's what's missing in this internet world is love. You know what I'm saying? It has an artificial love, it's called algorithm. You know what I'm saying? That's artificial love. It's like a sweet love. You know what I mean? It's artificial sugar. You know what I mean? And this is what everybody's in here for. They're in here for that love in here. They're in here for the algorithm, because the algorithm makes you feel loved. If you're in the algorithm in here, then you feel loved. If you're not in no algorithm in here, then you don't feel loved. You feel left out. And a lot of people feel alone in this world right here because they're not lit. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah, because that's what they want.
This plays on your mind. This plays onto your insecurities. Once again, it all comes back to that. And it came, I mean, so it's all like a constant war in every single way. So once again, to piggyback off another thing Janet said, you know what I'm saying? Like the men and the women are going to have to learn from each other.
Hey,
because
my
the
brother,
men
how
are
you
gonna
doing?
teach the women how to fight in certain things, and the women are going to teach the men other things, like how to be mentally,
finances,
How to stay calm.
mentally,
chill out.
emotionally. This is what.
Hey, Game, you can hear me?
Yeah.
You want to join me in the I'm in the karaoke. I'm in the room. I'm gonna share the link so you could join me. I'm over there, so
Okay.
you could join me at Hobbies. Okay. Cool
Oh, so I've
peoples,
got to
man.
get out of this one.
I'm gonna share the link now, so you could just go over there. Go ahead. There goes the link.
Okay, hang on. I'll be on.
And anybody that wants to join me over there at Hobbies may do so. God bless.
What the
Enjoy
women
the
have.
video.
Women have emotional fortitude. They have the mental stability to deal with that. To deal with a king, you got to be a certain kind of individual, son. He got ego, pride, and all these things. You have this.
You
You
gotta
have to be able
cater
to
to
balance
that to
this,
build him
balance
up.
the child, balance this, balance the kingdom. She is a balancer. She takes everything and balances it all. You see what I'm saying? That's what she does. Whether she wants to or can, or whether you think she can or she thinks she can, this is what she does by nature.
She's nature. Because we're Mother Nature's product.
Exactly.
So
She's a
balance
balancer.
out.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So you cannot appreciate her value. She has her value. You know what I'm saying? And just like Janet likes to say a lot, you know what I'm saying, is that, you know, the man has his role and the woman gives him the role. And then I say, you know what I'm saying? But to that, it's like an equal partnership or equal marriage in some ways, because she gives him that role as a leader. But the man in turn is humble because he doesn't use that over her, and he plays his role and understands her role. So it's even. It's not like, yo, I did this, or yo, I teach you this. No, it's balanced.
That's that ego problem, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times that gets us, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been there. I'm not gonna lie.
A woman by teaching her something she doesn't know, and a woman can show a man that she can be taught, and that is balance.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's how you
Absolutely.
keep a man. It's just not through his stomach to his heart. It's always empowering him, always telling him that he is the only one that you see. If I tell you I don't see no one else but you, that's going to give you so much energy. You're going to create so many wonderful things. If I keep telling you that you ain't shit, you're a dirty ass little penis, humpback, whore mongrel, every day, that's going to break you down. But you're still going to go on, but you're going to have to always break that wall down, or always put your shield up, or always smack down words. If you have to keep doing that, then you're not doing your job, and she damn sure ain't doing hers. That's off balance. I don't need a man to define me. I need it to entertain me and to inspire me. No one has done it yet. They're boring. And they're needy. So how's that a man to me? When I'm looking for the leader one, the strong one, the one that'll fight all the males just to get on top. And he's not going to fight them to break them down. He's going to fight them to test them to see which one's stronger. Because only one survives. And the one that wins the battle wins the war and then leads the leaders to fight. Men don't understand that their positions are important as friends. I don't see a lot of men being friends on here. They're always talking shit. They're always saying something sly to each other. They're always saying pussy boy. Which one got a pussy, which one don't. And sometimes you have to, because you got to check a man, check a man. That's a real man, honey. Because I'll check a woman in a hot minute. You better stay in your lady lane.
True indeed.
Yeah, he was funny.
Because a woman will do this. Let me give an example.
Mhm.
Polo, I can't think. Everyone's attacking me. Oh my God, I'm just so stressed out. What are we going to eat for dinner? Did you pay the bill yesterday? Why didn't you clean out the car? Did you bring in the toys? Where's the kids? Oh my God, I just can't deal with this. I wash clothes. You're never appreciative. I made your dinner. You never say thank you. Did you
Yeah.
feel all that energy
Yeah.
I just created?
A lot of love there.
I would have hit that damn thing with a tennis racket and sent it right the hell out the damn window. Shut the fuck up.
Uh-huh.
Because a real lady balances.
That's absolutely truth, bro.
And that's how the world is off balance. So let's talk about it. Dark and lightness and light have to be balanced. If you don't have any good in you, you are evil. Every intention that you do is evil. Everything that you create is evil. And even your legacy will be evil. You've created no positive energy to balance out the evil energy. So let's talk about it. You create a whole bunch of light energy and you don't have any negative energy. You're still not in. Because half your light, you're faking it. You're hiding. You're staying in the corner. If I don't look at it, then I don't have to deal with it. Oh, that's not me, so I'm not going to care. That's not light. That is a dirty darkness. But you think you're in the light because, again, lukewarm Christians or fake ass motherfuckers that are on the fence, wishy-washy, yeah, they're all going to be tested right now. You have to pick a side. And when you pick a side, make sure you're either going good or evil. Because some of us still have to stand in the middle to balance out and hold the door as people decide. Not everyone gets to hold the door, darling. Some are not even in control of the door. And some of us have domain over the door. So if I ask you to come to my team and I tell you you're allowed on my team as long as you tell the truth, you're in. You're good as gold. But as soon as you lie, you're out. That's how the world is being off balance. Too much of the perversion, the under the scenes type of stuff is causing a snowball effect that is about to get apocalyptic. Your wife might test you. Your children might test you. Your mother might test you. Your father might test you. you might commit a murder. Anything's possible in this apocalypse. You might rob somebody just to get some food because they cut your food stamps off. You might see people running in the stores, robbing banks. Literally, that would have never done this in the whole time that they ever thought that they were existing. They're gonna take everything away and make
Janet,
you beg for it.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
How can you tell when is the end?
You never know when the end's not being told, because that's the part that the creator said you'll have to do and watch, hear, and be patient. When the people went into the wilderness and Moses took them in there, it was 40 years and plus, like 44 years they had to sit around. They had to wait for the end, for the beginning, for a new start. They didn't know what they were waiting for. They're walking in circles. Some of them are falling by the wayside. Some of them gave up on God and said, fuck him, I'm going back.
Mm-hmm.
Others sat there and prayed and meditated and waited for 40-something days. And when the victory was theirs, they jumped up, they praised the universe, and they walked right through that door to the finish line. So we don't know when it's going to end. But
we could feel it.
Exactly. And it's starting.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be wanting to talk about it. I wouldn't be wanting to talk about it. Udo wouldn't want to be talking about it. Even people in the chat.
And what I tell you about the pyramid? What I tell you about the pyramid? The symbol of power, right?
Always.
I'm telling you, man. This whole world is I don't know, man. This is just crazy. This is a movie, baby. The damn movie.
Turning red and purple and orange. It's turning weird colors. We just had a blood moon, event take place. A lot of more sacrifices are being taken place. This is what people are so scared of voodoo and all these other things that are so important for understand. Why do you think the evil one's conjuring and doing all that stuff? And how come we're not meditating? How come we're not in prayer? How come you're not asking the ancestors how they feel? Because again, they're still wandering. Their spirits are still out here.
Do you feel there's good spirits and bad spirits fighting against each other?
Isn't there always balance?
But so I'm saying in an upper scale, like
because isn't water always fighting with dirt? If water hits dirt, what happens?
Crashes.
Well, and who wins?
The water.
Exactly. Changes him right to something else, don't he?
Mm-hmm.
But that dirt don't never change that water, though, do it?
Crazy.
Well,
that water, it's so strong. I don't know, man. I'm more scared of the ocean than fire.
Well, water was already a start. The fire is here.
Mm-hmm.
The earth is going to be destroyed with fire, darling.
You imagine being put
water again.
But you imagine being put in the middle of the ocean at night in a storm.
Well, let's imagine it.
Woo!
You're on a boat, and the boat.
No boat.
Oh, you don't even get a boat. Okay.
Yeah, you don't even get a boat. You're swimming. No life jacket, just you.
Oh, wow. So we're just straight raw backing and floating on our backs. Good to know. Okay. Well, then you better tread water. You better dead man float. You better hope there's a log out there.
That's apocalypse for me right there, man. I'd rather get burned.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact, Jim.
You better hope you can swim. Shout out to T. History's in the house.
Yeah, blessings, T.
That's hilarious. Oh my God.
I don't know if you can hit the StreamYard, bro, but thank you for the interview. You were amazing.
Yeah, that was a great interview.
Yeah, he's a good interviewer.
Yes, he is.
He could be a news reporter.
I'm telling you, man. You never know, man. You never know.
Everybody has potential to be whatever they want to be, but some people can see what you really are supposed to be.
Yep.
That's why women, they can see what you're supposed to be, your potential. So she tries to push you to be that man. some men understand and they take that on and they have great lives together. That's why people can do 20 to 30 to 50 years together. Other people can't because they don't see their potential. And then when somebody else tells them, oh, you're great, then they get mad because they're like, how did you know? And how do you know? And I want to be great right now. I don't want to work for it. Every day we have to work for something. Again, what are you going to do when they start tagging us? They're going to want to inject something into you so that they can identify you. Isn't that taking our freedom?
That's some deep shit there.
Thank you, Dom. Somebody said you're not lying.
No, that's that. Yeah, for those that just came to the show, if this is your first time, subscribe, hit like, share, hit that notification bell. Today's topic is apocalypse. You know what I'm saying? Powerful, strong word. You know what I mean? What could be associated to this? Disaster.
Death.
Yeah, all types of shit.
The four horsemen.
Rebirth.
Yeah. Yep.
Not everything is death, you know. It's a rebirth. Man.
No, there's a rebirth. That's what the New World Order.
Life.
A reset.
Life.
But only the universe can reset, darling.
That's the fact of
Hallelujah. That. Amen. Period. He
Period.
is the beginning and the end. He is the I am. He's worthy to be praised.
We just got to align ourselves the right way.
That you deserve.
Yeah.
Mercy. You better ask for redemption. You better find your place, honey. Before you get left behind, honey.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying
to... Bert Jefferson is actually Bean.
Sorry, guys, I'm reading the chats. Checking out the chat.
Victoria, hello, darling. Hello, Notorious Vlog. Welcome, everyone.
Shout out Victoria, Notorious. We got Bert Jefferson, Josiah, Dom 134. We got T History. Out of box. Patrick. Yeah, and so everybody out there in the world listening to us, even the aliens out there.
Even the aliens, because you know what? If somebody
this is
comes
frequency.
from a cloud and they want to save us and they're riding clouds, I think you better take that opportunity.
And bounce.
Bounce up out of here.
So if a spaceship were to come and tell you, come on, Janet.
Hey, I'm with it. The fuck? If I get all the glory from you humans, what do you think these aliens, they're going to love them some Empress Janet, darling. I'm not going to judge them. I'm going to be clicking right with their ass.
Yeah.
Wherever I got to go, get me on the ship, honey. I'll run that damn ship by the time I'm done talking to their ass.
That'd be some crazy shit, right?
No, because they're going to be like, damn, I wish I'd have met this bitch before I met them other weirdos. Everything's an alien. If it's not us, it's alien to you. So the word alien doesn't mean green people.
No, not at all.
It means things that are not like you.
And there's a lot of stuff out there that's just like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of energies, let's put it like that.
Well, I'll tell you that I like T History. I don't know where he was created. I don't know what day he was born, but the world broke the mold when they made that man. So
he's
how
a
can
beautiful
you tell
human.
Me? Yes, he's an alien to me. Because again, he's a creature that I never saw before.
Did I tell you what he did for me? I was in the hospital. I got admitted in the hospital because I get a lot of episodes. I'm always in and out. And when I get home, I look and he did a whole segment just for me. You know what I mean? Let's pray for our brother Pollo. Make sure our brother Pollo's all right. You know what I mean? Straight from the heart. Shit that a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that will be next to me will never do. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? This man is a beautiful person. Another beautiful person. Because everybody over here is awesome, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying the people that I have come in contact with, physical contact, like Saeed, you know what I'm saying? He's always checking up on me, making sure Pollo's good. You know what I'm saying? Our brother Danny, that he drove an hour and a half away to come check on me to make sure everything was good with me. You see what I'm saying? That's a beautiful thing. And T history, man, salute to you too, my brother, because, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Me, I recognize love, you know what I'm saying? And I let you know that I recognize it. I want you to understand that because I appreciate you.
That's what we need in these apocalypse times. We need to use kind words. We need to be gentle. You need to slow down.
Yes.
You need to be that voice of reason in all this chaos. That's where we can start, because again, the war is already upon us. We're already losing because we're too busy arguing color. We're too busy arguing religion. We're too busy arguing rather than just listening, accepting, evolving, and understanding.
Sometimes we want to fight the powers to be. It's not our decision. What's written will be done. You could change the course, but you'll be in hell, not in heaven.
Well, we are in hell. It's on earth. That's
And
why
you're right.
pain is supposed
And we
to be
do live
accepted.
in, and we do
Right.
live in hell. And you're
So that
absolutely
you don't
right.
want to live in pain, that you learn to get out of the pain, to let go, to forgive, to stop worrying about that person so much that when you wake up, you're thinking about harming them all day long. Those are not healthy thoughts.
I tell
Taking
you,
a
man.
walk, eating an ice cream cone, walking your dog, laughing with your children, kissing your wife.
Definitely. That's therapy right there
Accepting
for
if
me.
you look fat, accepting if you look skinny, accepting if
Yeah.
you got a big nose, accepting.
I grabbed my little one when I came from the hospital. You know what I'm saying? He's lying down in his crib. And as soon as he sees me, you know what I'm saying, his smile. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? There goes daddy, you know what I mean? And that alone right there, man, that's healing power. And that's a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying? And that's the type of energy we need to surround ourselves with. You know what I'm saying?
Because we're all healers.
Yeah.
We're
Look for
healers
positive
or herders.
energy.
Destruction. I could build something or I could destroy it.
Right. Absolutely right. And we both right now. You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather lift you up and see how far you can go, because I already know how far I can go. So do you want me to look selfish and just go all the way to the top and not grab your hand?
We all
I'm
go up
honored
together.
to grab your hand.
Hell yeah.
You should be honored to grab it back.
That's an absolute fact.
That's
Look at
why,
right now.
again, men are first. Women need to respect men. They need to put them on a higher pedestal, especially our African American men. They're not betas. They're not alphas. We all can put labels on things, but we're kind of all broken in something. If your mother never gave you the love that you need, you're going to go to a woman and look for love in a different way. Oh, hello, darling. There you are, Mr. America. The next president.
But that's all he does. He sees me on the computer. You know what I'm saying? He comes over. And I let him. You know what I'm saying? You never know. I teach him. I teach all my little ones. You know what I'm saying? So they could be entrepreneurs.
Salute to the children.
Because that's our
Welcome
future.
to the revolution.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not going to be televised.
Nope. We got to build our future.
Nobody's going to save you. You've got to save yourself.
Only thing we could do is give them the tools. That's correct.
Well, you got to want to save yourself. Let's start there. Let's stop playing victim. Let's put on our warrior coats. Let's put on our big girl panties and our big boy drawers. Let's take criticism. Let's take backlash. Let's take some downlights. Let's tell it like it is and just let it ride. We're the old school now.
Wow. Game of Death. How you doing, my brother? You want to join the panel?
Drop the link.
I dropped it.
Boom. He hit the chat room like boom, like a rock that hit the pond and spread the water.
Come through, bro. Yeah, come through, bro. Get your game. Come through, my brother. I shared the link. Hit the link.
Uda,
You still there, my
What's up?
brother? Uda?
What's up?
rock, paper,
Right here,
scissors,
okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
The game is rock,
Yeah.
paper, scissors, right, darling?
Yes.
Which one do you always pick? Do you pick the scissors? Sometimes, right?
What? Yeah.
Do you pick the
Sometimes.
rock or do you pick the paper?
It's rock.
Personally, I always pick the rock. Exactly. Why?
But I the paper win a lot. But I always pick the rock.
Well, yeah, say it. The paper seemed to win when I picked the rock.
But the paper always win when I pick the rock. I'm telling you. I always go for the rock,
So what
but the
did you
paper
just
wins.
say?
I'm
The
telling you.
paper wins.
Yes, the paper wins.
Unless the scissors come out.
Let the scissors come out.
Know when to hold them.
Know when to fold them.
Know when to walk away.
Know
when to run. You better
Yep.
count your money when you're sitting at the table. So life is the table, and you never count your money when you're sitting at the table gambling with thieves and liars. You always keep your card in your pocket. So why do you think that they're keeping all their cards in their pocket and they got us out here arguing about race, about who's a pedo, who's this, who's that, who wants to be famous, who's faking likes, who's faking subs? Are they talking about the children missing?
You got the floor, girl. You got the floor. I'm chopping it up over here. You can excuse me for a second. I'm really chopping something up, real important. You got the floor, girl. For un minuto.
Thank you, darling. Uda, whenever you
Yes.
think about what we just talked about, it's all a game, right? Everything's a game.
Yeah, everything's.
But who usually wins the game, Uda? Somebody
No.
that studied the rules?
Yeah.
Somebody that's cheating? Or somebody that plays really hard and determined and they win because of their determination?
The person that studies the game wins.
Thank you.
Period. That's who wins the game. The person who studies wins because they have preparation. They know what they're getting themselves into. So that's what I think personally.
Well, it's the answer is my answer too, so I would say it's correct.
I agree.
Because again, I would want to read the directions. I want to know what I'm getting into. I want to know that maybe I might not win. What are the chances that I might win? What are the chances that I might lose?
Good point. Good point. Good point.
Can you guys check your private chat?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
All right, bro. Thank you.
No doubt.
It's deep, real deep, real deep. Shout out to Don 134 Harlem. How you doing, my brother? We got Notorious Vlog. We got Mask Entertainment. We got Josiah the Great. We got the Game of Death. We got T History. You know what I'm saying?
Good vibe. Good vibe.
Well, I could tell you that Friendly's probably knocked out.
Oh, yeah,
He was with me all day rolling these YouTube streets.
I seen he did 11-hour stream one time. I was like, damn, that shit's serious.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. I do that with my eyes closed.
But I ain't know he was on the streets like that. No, I'm saying I ain't know he was on the streets
that's
like
my
that.
brother in the
I'm like,
streets.
okay. He was on the streets.
Me and
He was
him
on
is
the
like
streets.
OG, triple OG. He's a good man. Shout out to Friendly Extortion 101. Check out his channel.
Oh yeah, brother Friendly. Where's our brother Friendly at?
He's asleep, darling. He was rolling these YouTube streets with me all day. I'm telling you, he's knocked out on that couch, drooling and shit. He was even on my stream snoring last night.
Yeah, I thank y'all, man. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't alone in that hospital bed. You know what I mean?
No
I had
doubt.
all of you with me. The chat room was lit. The panel was too. You know what I'm saying? At the very end, we even had a musician playing the guitar. You know what I mean? That was cool.
Definitely. Shout out to Joker Fish. He came
Yeah.
over to my stream. He
Joker
became part of
Fish.
the community.
Yeah,
Yes.
Joker Fish. Yeah. He be playing the guitar.
He's talented. He's a
And
rock
Wiggly.
star.
And Mr. Wiggly.
Oh yeah, shout out to Mr. Wiggly.
Don't
He had this
forget
little
Mr.
centipede.
Wiggly.
He had a centipede on his channel, and he watched this little centipede just like wiggle. So he called him Mr. Wiggles.
No, he's too much. He's cool though. Cool as shit. Cool as shit. You know, you just give people a chance, you know what I mean? Such good things can come out of it. You know?
So,
You
Game,
so
are you
judgmental.
around, Game? Because if you're not, brother, I'm going to shut the show down. I think he disappeared. All right, guys, it's getting close to that time. I want to give a big shout out and thank you. You know what I'm saying? To Janet. You know what I mean? Order Blocks, that's what the name, right? Order Block.
Uda.
Uda Block, that's the way, the proper way. Uda. Uda Block.
Yes. Uda.
Yeah, big shout out, my brother. We link up, you know what I'm saying? Break bread. You know what I mean? We could put a few things together. You know what I mean? It's all love. I'm a little, how can I say, a little woozy because I just came out the hospital. But I continue. But I guess I ain't going nowhere now. See how it works, bro? Woozy and all. Let's get it.
Hola.
Let's get it. That's what I was
Game, how you doing, my brother?
Come on.
How you doing, bro?
Good, bro.
How's everything? How's everything out there in Australia?
Good, bro. Just got the plumbing in the bathroom. I'm getting some new taps.
Shout out to Australia.
Beautiful, bro. Shout out, man. Shout out, Game. What's good, bro?
Yeah, thanks, brother.
Love, man. Love.
This is a pioneer from Sydney, Australia. He's a graffiti artist. You know what I'm saying? So he keeps our culture, bro. Like what we used to see back in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? When hip hop was booming at its very height, you know what I'm saying? When they used to tag up the walls, the train stations, all that good stuff. He still keeps that tradition alive.
I know, man. I got people in Brooklyn, my man Freddie and a couple of people out here that got that still keep that energy going. And I was gonna do like an interview on them and stuff, man. So I'll be open to, you know what I mean, talking to you, man, and stuff like that. Getting some people from out here in New York to know about your story and stuff like that, man. Most definitely, man. So if you follow me and stuff like that, I'll follow you back and shit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, link on the page and I'll subscribe to your channel, brother.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna add my link over. I think my link is in there. I decided to give it to you. Something.
He came out with some real crazy ass equipment that they developed, invented out there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You could,
what kind of equipment? Like what?
Man, it gets deep.
Oh man, we gonna get that. Okay, that's dope, man. Salute to you, man. Keep up that good work out there.
Yeah, you want to show the tank? You want to show them the tank, the famous tank?
Oh,
are you gonna show that? You want to save it for? Are you gonna save it, man?
Yeah, give me a second. Hang on.
All right, cool. He live.
This is engineer at his finest, man. You're gonna see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, damn, that's dope, man. Salute to him.
Actually, service stations don't really, you can't fill it up in service stations anymore, but my local garage where I live, he's got a gas cylinder or air cylinder, and he fills up my fire extinguisher for me. And this is it here. This is my can. Yeah, this is what I use.
You want to show them the mechanics?
Yes, for sure. You just unscrew it. You got to tie it up pretty tight. It's like a hook device. And it's a stem. It goes all the way to the bottom of the canister. And here you got the handle. And you got the pressurized. Let me see. Put it on the camera. That's how much air you got to put it into the green. So you got good pressure. And on the other side, you've got the nipple, so you can put the air into it. It was basically this fire extinguisher was used not for water, but for powder. The powder one, but yeah, we found out that we put paint in it, and we just take it to the service station and fill it up. And I changed the nozzle, the tip of it, so it sprays out finer and finer and higher. And I get about 60 feet tag. So I go up to a warehouse what's alongside the train lines, and I do my tag and do the whole warehouse just in one tag. You know, so no, it's pretty cool. It's given me a lot of fun, and I mix my own colour, and I do the same for a can of paint. So when I spray trains as well, at night when they go past, and I'm underneath a bridge or somewhere dark, and spray the whole train as it goes past, and drop a tag with the same colour that I'll put into a spray can, and then everyone knows that it's me, you know, that I'm the one who's doing the damage. Because that's what it's all about. It's about just, you know, destroying stuff and doing damage and expressing yourself.
Well, that was amazing. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, that's cool.
I liked it. I had to turn my camera on for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. How
Where
are you doing?
what part of America are you from?
I'm from the best part of America. Psych, nah.
Yeah.
It's the best state. It's Pennsylvania.
Yeah, PA.
Shout out to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, God is good.
All the time, darling. All the time.
I
Hello,
love you.
everyone. Thank
Beautiful
you.
colour.
Ooh. I'm French and German, Scottish, Nigerian, Congo, Tongo, British.
Wow.
A lot of mixtures, darling. Hazel eyes, curly brown hair.
I'm Celtic. My family was with the Slavics in Russia, and we went through the whole of Europe naked with blue paint on our bodies, and went through the whole of Europe and went through everyone and killed everyone and made it to Scotland.
Okay.
And we've seen a culture that we never seen before and bred with them. And my family tree goes back to 700. And I come from Robert the Bruce, King of Scotland, the most famous king. So I'm a blue blood with royal blood on my father's side. My grandfather married Hargraves, who's actually was the biggest sheep farmer in Australia on the $20 Australian note. And that's a direct line to Robert the Bruce, King of Scotland. You can go on any website and check it up.
Okay.
You'll see my name, and it goes all the way to it. So,
Well, I'm Empress Janet. My show is Empress Janet.
Okay.
And I
What
also have
content?
one called
What,
Fellowships Online Funhouse.
oh yeah. What content? What do you preach God or?
That's a great question, darling, because I do on different channels. So different channels, I do different things. I create
Oh,
platforms.
multiple channels.
Yes, so that each place we can have a secret place to talk about it. So Fellowships Online, we
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about mental health. So if
yeah,
you're sad and you're depressed and you want to come talk to me, then you
yeah.
can come talk to me about it.
Yeah, it's positive. Thank you.
Yeah, you're
God bless
welcome.
you.
You're welcome, darling.
Appreciate that. So,
The universe crawls you for a reason. Some
Yeah.
people can see me, some people can hear me, and some people can do both. I don't want you to worship me, but I'm here to help you.
I just want to keep painting. That's all I want to do.
Yes, I want you to.
Yeah.
You're gonna do it.
I want to last longer than everyone. That's what I want.
37 years, right? Over 37 years?
Yeah, more than 37 years, and not made $1 from graffiti.
All right, talk your shit, bro.
It's pretty impressive. The stuff that I've done, compared to other graffiti writers, they've bought houses, cars, and they haven't got anything of the talent that I have.
I understand.
So, yeah.
but we're gonna highlight some of that, man. You know what I mean? Most definitely keep that positive spirit, keep that energy. You know, the universe just has a way of just repaying us. So let's not forget about what we have within us, and you have a light within you, brother. You know what I mean? Keep being artistic, keep spreading the light through the world, you know what I'm saying? And this is what we need to do, just highlight each other, connect, you know what I'm saying? I'm in America, you over there in Australia, different things like that. That's a place that I always want to go in my life too one day. But you know what I'm saying? We still can go there. I bring you right to America with me. You come on the platform, we talk about things like that. Because I know a guy, it'd be good if I bring this other guy that I know from my neighborhood, and then y'all could kind of communicate like how the scene was like in Brooklyn, because it's big in Brooklyn. That graffiti was big in New York, you know what I'm saying? And they still keep that energy going. So I could talk to Freddie maybe and have both of y'all come in, or maybe just you, however you want to do it, you know what I'm saying? And you talk. So some people get familiar with you, and like I do music. I do songwriting, I do acting, I'm a producer, I do things like that. But I also started a podcast, I'm live casting, I do sports casting, I'm doing all types of stuff. So, you know, I'm into highlighting people. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm using my platform to as well, is to highlight different people and let people know that there are talented people out here, you know what I'm saying? And connecting my people and my fan bases and the people that follow me on all my social media platforms to follow y'all and to see what the great things that y'all are doing, just like the Fellowship Funhouse and different things like that, you know, dealing with people with mental illness, different things like that. All of these different things, just like Polo, what he's doing with this Armageddon and different things like that. These type of things are very, very needed, and they need to be highlighted because it's really, really good content. And I salute all of y'all for doing really, really great work. And Game, shout out to you. Keep the spirit going all the way from Australia to around the world. We hear you and we feel you. And you are creative. You are creative, man. You are creative. You hear me? And you have a light, my brother. You have a light. That's probably why you got the dark shades on, because you can't see it. It's just bright.
It's just shining so bright like a
No,
diamond.
you
got
got
it.
on my YouTube channel, and I don't even wear glasses.
I'm telling you, now I'm a subscribe. I'm following you and everything, bro. Like, for real, keep that light up, man. I'm most definitely interested in what you got to offer the world, man.
God is good, man, and this
All the
man is
time.
a beautiful person.
I believe, I feel it.
And listen, and for whatever reason, always when I'm about to leave, he surfaces. I could feel his energy. He's all the way from Australia, all the way from Australia, and I feel his energy. Am I lying, my brother?
No,
I feel it too. You ain't lying. I feel it too, man. I feel it too. So you ain't lying, brother.
Well, I'll tell you that I'm a promoter. I'll tell you that I can help you be a good entrepreneur.
Yes, you can.
I could tell you that if you take my email I'll get you in touch with a couple of people that'll actually buy your graffiti.
That's what we talking
No,
about.
I don't sell my artwork. That's I stay underground. I don't want any
Man,
money.
listen to this man. He's a beautiful
Those
brother.
are the
Look at-
undergrounds. We are the undergrounds.
Yeah, but
we're just out here marketing. So on my Cruella channel, I promote people and what they do.
If Polo wanted something done, like I'm doing something for that in pain at the moment. Another friend of Polo's, I'm doing an outline for him. I've nearly finished it, and then I'm gonna.
Well, I bet you Udo would like something for his CD cover.
Oh yeah, man.
There you go, bro. He'll make some hot. Bro, show him a little bit of your art. What you got on the wall right there. That's your detail stuff, if you may. So you could see what you know. What I mean,
yeah. Shout out to the
he's
chat.
an amazing person, man.
Shout out to the chat room. Shout out
Word.
to
God bless.
Ulysses Perez. Shout out, man. Everybody. Legacy 360. Shout out. Danny Devine. Shout y'all out, man. Shout out Dom. 134th Street, Harlem. You uptown, bro. I'm in Brooklyn, man. Salute.
All day.
Salute. Everybody, man.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, that's dope.
That is so beautiful.
Hold on. Let me put.
Yeah, zoom in.
Yeah, go slow, right, game? As you're going from corner to corner, my brother, just go a little bit, okay? So they can see the details and all that of your great artwork.
Yeah, man. You know about art too, because you know about the detail.
King.
Polo.
King.
I gotta watch you, Polo. Flatbush. I'm from Flatbush.
I'm from the BX, Boogie Down Bronx.
I'm in Flatbush right now, man. That's where I'm from. You just subscribe to the page. Yo, that's
Look at the train. Look at the train. You see the train? Color the graffiti?
Yeah, son.
That's fire, yo. Damn,
I know,
so that should give me a feeling.
Friendly, and then Friendly showed up in the chat room. So shout out.
That's
to
crazy,
Friendly.
bro. Because I'm from here. I remember that being on the trains, everything. Like graffiti was everywhere. It used to be all over our trains, inside every single place. Some people still tag up and you know them by their signature. You know them by certain things and stuff, you know what I mean? And I remember times where it was really, really big, man. It was really, really big, man. And some people was getting up on the craziest spots. And you'd be like, damn, how did they catch that spot, man? You know, them people was plotting on spots. Yo, you'd be like, yo, that's crazy. Yo, it's crazy. Graffiti, shout out to you, man. Keep that energy alive, man. Keep that spirit going, bro. Salute to you, game. Salute.
Yeah.
For real, man.
You see, my brother, always remember, like, because me and you speak a lot, you know what I'm saying, behind these YouTube streets. And I always tell you, bro, God is good and God has amazing things for you. And you always remember them words, man, because I want you to put that deep in your heart and understand you have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? There's other people that look at you and admire you for what you do. You're a talented person, and not only that, you put that first, basically, before anything. Like, you have a passion for this that's incredible, because I listen to you, I talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And I'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Just know that, you know what I mean, you are appreciated in this planet, and you have a big purpose, just like all of us.
Yes. God bless you.
Definitely, brother. We love you, man, and we always want you to be good. That's why, you know what I'm saying, whichever way we can help you and uplift your passion for this art. Because, my man, how many years? 37?
Yep. I'm an artist, bro. I've been creating music for like 30 years, bro. So I feel your passion, and you know what I mean? I'm trying to tell people that it's never too late for nothing. I appreciate that you just do it as an art and you say, you know what, I don't even sell my art. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate that.
Real.
You know what I mean? I like, it's passion. It's passion, bro.
Yeah. Friends that stayed underground with me, but two of them passed away. And the other three, one's got liver cancer, and then the other two decided to start doing legals and selling their artwork and doing canvases. So like I'm like the last one left, Sydney. All right, people still do illegal graffiti, but they actually do legals and make money as well. They do both, so they're not really like pure underground. The pure form for when graffiti first started, it wasn't about money. There was no. When I was a kid growing up, I didn't care about that fact. It didn't worry me. I don't need money. Um, that's the way it's always been, and it's not going to change. Um, I don't care what I get offered. I'm not going to accept it. And if someone wants something done, if they need something done, you know, like I've helped out a few people and done some outlines for them, and it's for free. I don't want anything. I don't want to take anything. Just the respect. That's all I need. Yeah.
That's deep, brother. That's real deep. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know we're here for you. You know what I'm saying? Got mad love for you, bro, and mad respect for you. Because man, you're all the way. I always tell you, man, you're all the way in Australia, and you still live that period. You know what I'm saying? When hip hop started. You know what I mean? The beginnings of the '80s. You know what I mean? With the graffiti art. You know what I mean? On trains, on walls. Then they came with the fashion, the jean jackets. Remember that shit? With the graffiti on. Like, there's so many avenues for you, my brother, that are incredible.
I clothes.
You got clothes?
Yeah, I've got clothes. Yeah, I kept all my stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got bags of it underneath my bed.
Tell everybody, let them know, you know what I'm saying, where they could follow you at. Where they could reach you at.
Yeah, just like my YouTube channel is called The Real Game of Death. So you just put that in and you'll just go straight to my channel. I just uploaded a video not long ago, like last week, for a lot of friends that have passed away, and no one's done anything for them. No one's done a song for them, for these writers that have passed away, and mention all these writers. I think it's 159, something like that. They've all died, all different situations. The person that schooled me was the second writer in Australia, and he tagged games, and he got murdered by police, and they dumped his body, and it went to the coroners, and they found he had a double fracture to the head. So he got murdered, but yeah, he got murdered where he lived at the Rocks near Sydney Harbour Bridge. There's a suburb there called the Rocks. It's just pretty famous for like the oldest pub in Australia. First pub to all there. It's a beautiful spot. But that's where he got murdered. There's a place there where there's a cliff face, and they threw his body in, and they grabbed his body and they re-dumped it off the freeway. So pretty sad. But a lot of my friends died on a lot of different situations. A lot from graffiti. So they all got mentioned, and in the video, it's a pretty good video. I got a lot of support. I got a lot of calls off a lot of friends saying that you know, it's the best video that anyone's done. City riders, no one's ever done it. I said I was going to do something. It took a little while, but I had to make sure that it was done right and correct, and I achieved that. So I'm pretty proud. And yeah, just more and more people are talking about it, so get more people comments and views. So yeah, a lot of names, a lot of writers' names there at the end, you know, and they're all floating off in heaven, and the word of eternity and some scriptures. Just very godlike video and respecting the dead, respecting my friends that passed away. That's most people stop doing graffitis because of that reason. I think I'm up to like I've got to check my diary, but I think I'm up to like I've carried 18 coffins, and I've been to 58 funerals. There's some funerals to some friends that I haven't gone to. I haven't been able to go. It's just too difficult. Like you can't go to all of them. It's just impossible. But I've been asked from a few friends at the moment that are sick to carry them, you know. And I told them, I said, like, look, just do me some outlines of your work. So when you pass away, I'm going to go out and train lines or the trains and do what you would have done. Copy it. I'm very talented. I can do any style. I'm a pure master of all forms, and do it for them and keep their name alive, you know. So yeah, pretty powerful stuff. And that's the underground. Not for any money. When they all first started breaking and scratching and all the things I was doing, no one said it was for money or making money from it. And I haven't changed my ways from day one. And I won't change, not for no reason. You know, I might get 10, 15 years jail. And the day that I get out of jail, well, the day I'll be doing graffiti again. Nothing will stop me. You know, I've nearly died that many times. It's not funny. I've fallen out of a train and broke my right leg. I should have died. It got shattered. I crawled to the side main road and flagged down a car, and it was two Americans in the car. And I said, what happened? I said, I fell out of a tree. I was trying to get my soccer ball. And they took me to hospital, but I actually fell out of a train. I should have died. I've hit a staunching pole and sliced my jacket open at the back. That should have killed me. Yeah, also I've died as well and been brought back to life. I've drowned. I had a fishing jacket, went inside out like a straight jacket, went behind me. I leg kicked for about 15 minutes in the open ocean, and then I went down about 40, 50 feet, and yeah, so I seen the light of God, and seen my light flashing before my eyes, and seen the people that I loved, and the people in my life, and I just went to the light. It was just so powerful and so beautiful. There's nothing in this world that I've felt so much than that moment when I died. And he's there, you know. So I go to the healing service at St Andrew's Cathedral. It's the biggest church, probably the biggest church in Australia, and it is in fact longest running healing service of any church in the world. And they have that on Wednesday nights at 7:30 next to Town Hall in Sydney. I go there and it's pretty cool, you know. Everyone there, it's pretty nice. It's a good time. And go there on Sundays. It's a very good service.
Game. Do you recognize that God is good, right?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Alright.
He's all
Yeah.
powerful, almighty.
That's
And
what's up.
he controls the universe, controls everything.
Hallelujah.
Do you feel He's talking to you?
You know, like when I read the Bible when I was younger, I got my first certificate for Bible studies, and I said to the Reverend, I told him, I confessed to him that I do graffiti. I didn't tell anyone. I was very young. I was only like 12, 13 years of age. And he opened the Bible and he read me a script from the Bible, and basically, you know, God was doing graffiti. So, you know, that same period in time, in 84, my mother would always take me to watch movies. I come from a huge family, but only my mother would take me to watch the movies, not my other sisters, family members, no one, just me and my mum. And I watched Beat Street. I seen when he died, because his stuff was getting capped by spit going over his whole cars and his burners, and they had a fight and they both died on the third row. Both died, but yeah, those special moments that have influenced me. And as a kid, you grow up and you get older and you learn more and you grow out of things. Well, I've never grown out of it, and I'm not going to. I live a life of a graffiti artist every single day. Nothing changes. You know, it's a shame that you know, not really many trains get painted in New York. They're not like the way it used to be. But there's definitely a lot of graffiti in a lot of the boroughs, a huge amount. And it still stays alive. You know, I think, well, I don't know, I read a report or something. It was 164 riders went into a yard, a layup, underground graffiti riders, and painted the train, done a whole train or few whole trains. I seen a bit of the footage, and that was pretty cool to know that where it comes from, that there's riders still believe in that culture. And you know, like I had a friend say the other day, it's like, oh, you're showing your face. You're showing everyone who you are, like, you know, underground. It's like, dude, underground is like, you know, when I was a kid growing up at school, when I was in public school, I was one of only 2 people in the whole school who done graffiti. And my best friend was a graffiti artist, and he didn't even tell me. I was actually breakdancing first in Eastwood Library for a few months, and then I got involved in graffiti. My best friend said, "Well, meet me at the park," and I thought he wanted to fight me. So after school, I went there, and he said, "Come for a walk," and we went down the canals, and he pulled paint out of his bag, and he had a piece there, half finished, and it said "Holiday." And he showed me how to use the can and sprayed the other side of the wall. And then he said, "Okay, put in colours here, 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 and here." And I done it, and it was underground. You never told anyone. You know, I only told the priest, and none of my family members knew. I would always sneak out, slide the window open in the house, and go do graffiti with my friends. So the first crew that I wrote was RDF, Rock the Future, in 1984. And there was about 10 of us, and we all had the same outline, and we all had a place where we had to put the colours or do something. We all were in charge of doing something all together, not just like singly, a whole crew doing what we need to do, you know. So yeah, no, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, good memories, and memories that have still stayed with me, and I've got some great stories, that's for sure. It's a long legacy. It's been a long time. And getting pretty old now.
How old are you, Game? Are you like 23, brother?
Yeah. When
Anybody on the panel wants to ask anything to the pioneer, one of our pioneers in the graffiti world?
I done so much damage, Polo. I done so much damage.
You done damage?
They made me Sydney's most wanted graffiti writer in the 90s. I started in '84, but in the 90s I wanted to stop it and get rid of it. Like they cleaned all the trains in America, and I said to my partner, Fear One, Rebels crew, I told him, I said, "Listen, I'm not having this shit, man." I said, like, we're not going to lose this war. We're going to take it on. I read in the paper, if the graffiti task force doesn't catch the top 5 graffiti writers, they're going to get disbanded and broken up, and all they're going to lose their jobs. I said, we can make history. We can make the first time in the world, in the whole world, that actually graffiti, underground graffiti writers, subcultural writers, beat the task force and beat them at their own game, and able to do graffiti and be left alone to do it, express yourself, and not be worried about going to jail or anything like that. And one of them got caught and he went to jail. But they all lost their jobs, and they were getting paid like $350,000 a year to catch kids. And a lot of us got bashed. You know, they put us in the lift in the police station in Central, and flog
Cops
us.
are mean back there at that time, right?
Yeah,
They would make you strip naked to humiliate you.
you get flogged and pistol whipped, and they cock the gun and put it in your mouth and do all crazy shit. And a lot of females got raped. They've confessed recently in the last like 10 years what happened to them. and these bandits are not alive anymore to be prosecuted for what happened. So, yeah, so it's not really cool. But anyway, so yeah, task force couldn't do their job. They lost their jobs, and I won the war on graffiti. And I don't know of any other writer who can actually say that in the world. And everyone come out of retirement, what would family people having kids, had jobs, and bought pain or got pain in whatever, whichever way. And they all started painting. We went to the park and we're doing whole trains and whole cars and all running, and it was amazing, you know. When we even had like a second, third bite of the cherry when Sydney had the 2000 Olympics. When the 2000 Olympics was on, all the security guards were needed for terrorism or I don't know, whatever, but they needed every single security guard to protect all the people if anything happened, or make sure that there was a force there, and everyone was safe. And when they were doing that, there was no one in the yard. So we all done whole trains and painted trains and done platform whole cars in Hornsby yards and all different yards. All the yards got hit, and there was graffiti everywhere. It ran, and there was no cleaners because they used all the cleaners to clean up the Sydney Olympics from all the people, from all the rubbish. So it got to live and breathe again. So, you know, like, I don't want to wish anything bad on America, but you might get the Olympics or something, and all the security might be needed. Same thing might happen, and you just never know. I think we're getting Brisbane's getting the Commonwealth Games, so I'll be very interested when that goes on. I've got a few friends up there, and they're going to let me know if it's a lot more easier than what it usually is, because we've got to get through lasers, cameras, and a lot of different things. So we dress up as workmen now, so they can't pick it that we're graffiti writers. We don't dress like graffiti writers. We dress like SRA workers, rail authority workers with their clothes, and just walk into the yard or drive into the yard and got the keys and unlock the doors and locks and just go wherever we want and paint. And then when security see us, they think that we're cleaning the train. But in fact, actually, we were painting in the train. So there's ways around all this stuff, you know. That's no matter what they do, they can build all wire cages, have sensors and paint sensors and dogs and all these things, but you know, where there's a will, there's a way. You know, even with a fire extinguisher, when you can't paint a train and the train goes past and you spray it, you paint it, and someone looks at it and they get inspired. You know, like the lines at the moment, like they were getting painted like every night, second night. Buffers would come onto the line during the night in big trucks, and someone opened the back doors of the trucks that was left open and lit up the buffer's truck for the main line, and caused a huge fire, flames like 20 meters in the air, and yeah, they didn't have a buffing truck for a few months, and I painted the main line, had burners up everywhere, and that was pretty cool. But when the buff come through, I lost like 100 burners, you know, and some of the pieces I do, they cost me like, you know, between $700 and $1,000 or more, and it might last for 1 to 3 days. And I don't steal paint; I buy it, and so it's cost me a lot of money. I don't know what the figure is, but like, probably spent, I don't know, 70, 80.
We can't hear you, my brother. I guess you're losing connection.
Am I?
Yeah, now you're good. There you go.
I spent about $70,000, $80,000 on paint last year.
How much money you spent on paint?
About $70,000, $80,000. I spent on paint, and just for doing one burner, like I done Fuck the Police, that cost me $750. About double my height, letters, going from say metre and a half, readable, very readable, just for the public to read it. Yeah, that's on my exhibit.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You're a pioneer, man, and we respect you. You're all across on another side of the planet, and you uplift our tradition. So big salute to you for that, man, for real.
Yeah.
Anybody on the panel has any questions for the Real Game of Death?
I love your story. I think it's inspiring. I would just say that there's a lot of people out here that really can relate to what you said, and thank you for sharing.
That's cool. It's all good. I got a lot of stories, a lot of things have happened. You know.
Well, in these hard times, we want to stick together.
Appreciate you too, man. Appreciate your words. Appreciate, you know, your fortitude, different things, your knowledge and wisdom on different things too. You know, I appreciate you too.
Yeah.
So, guys, go ahead, Game. What was that?
The big thing. But when I watched Star Wars, and then, you know, when I found out that it was just it was made up, and they just made characters, and it wasn't actually real, but we all believed it. We didn't know that that didn't exist, you know, like seeing they made him like the godfather of graffiti and stuff. And he even said himself, like, he didn't know that he was going to be called that. It was just something that they made, and it's cost a lot of people's lives all around the world. You know, the people that actually produced that and made that movie show, doco. But yeah, I've always believed in things.
Hey, Game, could we save that thought right there, brother, real quick?
Yeah, no.
Because Block is about to leave. Thank you so much, my brother, for coming on the panel, on the show, showing me much love and support. I appreciate you. I already gave you my digits there, brother. We stay in contact and we keep it, you know what I mean, moving forward. Janet, you still there? All right, guys. I want to thank you guys for subscribing. I want to thank Esther for subscribing to the channel. I sub to your channel also. And Star Tala TV. I also subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much for subscribing to mine and everybody else. Blessings to everybody. Stay tuned for tomorrow's live. As you guys know, it's an intense live tomorrow. I hope everybody comes and joins us. God bless ya, and until next one.